Hey, shalom, brothers and sisters. Welcome back. I thank you again for joining me. Today, I want to talk about the two types of women found in the book of Proverbs. I was going through Proverbs a couple days back, and somehow the idea just hit me. So, I'm just going to read these verses to you in two different chapters, and go from there. I mean, I'm not saying women are bad, all bad, or girls, guys, in the Bible and in the world today, they're just the same. They're bad, and they got, everybody who's bad's got their equal badness of whatever. Some people are greedy, some people are perverts, some people are whatever. Cheats, liars. But no, it's just two different types of women. You got the good and bad. And there's some good men out there, and there's some good men that were in the scriptures too. But anyways, I'm going to start with Proverbs chapter 7. It's a warning of the harlot. It reads here, "My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as an apple of thine eye." We've heard that before, the apple of my eye. Uh, bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, Thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth her with her words. Strange woman, that's harlot. But for at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and beheld among the simple ones I discerned among the youth a young man void of understanding. So yeah, this I don't know, he's probably had testosterone in him, wasn't thinking with the right head or something, wasn't mature enough, in control. Passing through the street near her corner, and he went the way to her house. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot and subtile of heart. She is loud and stubborn, her feet abide not in her house. Now is she without now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. Get that, every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me this day. Have I paid my vows? Therefore come I forth to meet thee diligently, to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen of Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey. He hath taken a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. So that's a good analogy right there. Till the dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteth to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now thereof, O you children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline in her ways. Go not astray in her paths, for she hath cast down many wounded, yea, among strong men have been slain by her. And that slain, kind of like, spiritually slain, I mean, if not physically at times, I don't know, but her house is the way to the grave, going down to the chambers of death. So those are strong, strong words. Down to the grave, that's not a good thought to have, but like I said, those, guys don't usually think like that, with reason and common sense. But anyways, I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter 31, and there's a virtuous woman. And I'm going to start out here with it's going to be Proverbs 31. Start out with verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies? The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil in all the days of her life. She seeketh wool and flax, and worketh willingly with her hands. She is like the merchant's ships. She bringeth her food from afar. She riseth. She rises also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens. She considers a field, and buys it, and the fruit of her hands she plants a vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength, and strengthened her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good, her candle goes not out by night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor, yea, she reached forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry, her clothing is silk and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sitteth among the elders of the land. She maketh fine linen, and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and her tongue is the law of kindness. She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. Many daughters have come virtuously, but thou excellest them all. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth Yahweh, she shall be praised. Give her the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her at the gates. So, like the last part here in 30, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth Yahweh, she shall be praised. So that's good news right there. If you're doing this, if you're doing this one last part here, you're doing right. But the first part is a favor is deceitful and beauty is in vain. You got to kind of keep a check on that vanity and pride and stuff like that, of course. But anyways, this was a virtuous woman, of course, and so like she's had her act together, doing her job, as far as making girdles and clothings and tapestries and stuff like that. Children not starving, husband happy. He's bragging at the gates, bragging about his wife. Everybody knows his wife because she's like a pillar of the community, I would say. So that's a virtuous woman compared to a harlot who's on the street corner, the whatever, corner lane, looking for drum up business and bring men to their spiritual deaths. Well, it's fine, but it's the men actually that also, they're not getting, there's no gun pointed to their head saying, I'm kidnapping you, I'm taking you back to my house. The men are really going there, and I'd say a lot of them, if not most of them, are going out looking for prostitutes, which is totally wrong. Even if you're married, that is doubly wrong indeed. But I just wanted to share those scriptures with you. It just popped out in my head, and I thought, wow, I'll just put these together and preach it to you guys, let you know, see what you think about it, and you can comment below, let me know what you think about it. And when it comes to the harlots, we can't men, we can't be doing that. You could pray for them and try to get them out of that line of profession, get them into the faith, whatever, help them out, but not like that. I mean, no way. But the virtuous woman, though, puts a smile on my face. And anyways, I thank you again for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and be a subscriber. Watch my other videos, by the way. Plenty out there, and I got more coming. Anyways, I thank you again for joining me. Till we meet again, peace out and shalom.